Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. It's Remaster. Today it's going to be Sn0w and Shinee here on Radeon. It's an RJB replay. It's a DEFCON 1, bottom right. It's going to be Sn0w, the best Protoss player in the world right now. And in the top left, it's going to be Shinee. He might be the best Terran player in the world, but he's banned from SSL. Oh, ASL, not SSL anymore. It was one time it was SSL. And I'm still adjusting. So it's going to be a TVP here on Radeon. Gas timings are important. Tank count's important. Keeping it down as a Protoss is important. Carriers can be important, man. Wow, I just cast a Bisu versus Flash replay where carriers were very, very important for Bisu. It doesn't mean he won, because again, I've cast a lot of Bisu versus Flash games. There are carriers in a lot of them. But the win rate for carriers against Flash from Bisu is not 100%. I promise you that. So, let's see who goes ahead and gets the gas first here on Radeon. It's a 4-player map. We got ourselves no proxies here today. Just a nice barracks inside the main base. We've got ourselves a gateway coming up inside the main base. And no gas. No gas here. Barracks coming up in a fairly weird place. Not walling off, not close here. I don't know. Shinee, what is your plan? To hide a barracks from a scouting probe? Sn0w's not scouting, I guess. So there we go. Gas at the same time here. Gas. Gotta step on the gas. Nope, we have to harvest the gas. And a cybernetics core. So there's going to be a factory here, going to be range here, and finally the probe is scouting, and an SCV is scouting as well. Counterclockwise scouting is the probe. Clockwise scouting is the SCV named Steve. Supply depot coming up, and then there you go. There is your factory. So playing standard, here are both players. Robert the Zealot moving out. He has no idea what's going on. It could be a proxy. It could be a one-base play. It could still be a one-base play. So I want to see range. I want to see range for your Dragoons, man. There it is. Singularity charge. Bam. Okay, so singularity charge. Being safe. And hey, look. It's some Terran. Ah! Run! 2 Marines at the top of the ramp. Can't get past that. SCV says... Ah, there we go. Blocked. Oh, blocked by a Dragoon. And with the help of a probe there. Can't get past that either. So, no scouting. No scouting for anyone other than there's not an expansion inside your natural base. Bam. Throwing down the Nexus as soon as that SCV is fleeing from the Dragoon. And yeah. No expansion here either, as far as anybody knows. Vulture. Dragoon saving Robert the Zealot from a fate worse than death, which is being killed by a Vulture with their grenades. Did he... Did he cancel range and then go for an expansion and then restart range? I think he did. I think he did that. You guys had the production tab up. You can rewind and check. You know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Vulture hiding way over on the left side. Not sure what that's all about either. So yeah, I don't know what this Rax positioning is for. Like, there's nothing to save you against Zealot pressure if they'd showed up. If this was a 2-gate Zealot pressure and 2 Zealots showed up early, I think Shinee just dies against Sn0w. He didn't have anything to protect him. Especially nothing to protect those SCVs. Command center coming up inside the main base from Shinee. He knows what's up. He knows what's going on here. What's going on in the world. Oh, I saw Thunderbolts. It was good. I guess Most of you guys are going to see this a month ago because this is a Patreon cast. If you support me on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for tier 1, which is $1 a month, which is incredibly cheap, you can see this replay 1 month before anybody else does on the YouTube channel. So thanks for being a patron. If you're watching this in late May or June or something like that, then by golly, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know I'm here. You know I'm good for it. Alright, so the question on everybody's mind is, it's Sn0w we're talking about. Where are the Reavers, Falcon? There must be some Reavers in the future, and you know what? I would put money on the fact there's going to be Reavers in this game. It's not a guarantee. I might lose my money. But Sn0w is the Reaver King. It's what he does. So we'll keep an eye on this production tab. He's getting detection because he saw the fast vulture, which means that spider mines are freaking everywhere. If I want to expand, I'm probably going to have to get observers out, and by golly, that's exactly what he did. Terran just doing Terran stuff. What's interesting about Terran here? Maybe how many tanks he's going to get? Will he go for fast Goliaths? He is getting a Goliath right now. Robotic support bay. It's down here. Okay, so there's the Reaver stuff. There's the Goliath stuff. No singularity charge upgrade yet. Just one machine shop, not double upgrades. And so far, it's 2-fac. 2-fac shenaniganeries here from Shine. His macro is good. His micro is good. But don't take my word for it. We'll see in this game how he does here against Sn0w. And again, it would just be nice to have another elite Terran player in ASL. And maybe they should let Shinee back in. I had this thought a year ago or so, and I still feel like it might be true. That it might be the right decision for ASL to give him another chance. Be like, all right, dude, here, ASL 20, you can try to compete. You can try to qualify. If you don't show up to any of your matches, you're banned forever. If he doesn't show up for a qualifier, it's not the end of the world. It's not going to ruin anything, you know? It'd be cool. Third factory on the way from the Terran. Clearing out the spider mines. Potential fourth base coming in from Sn0w. Not a bad idea. But Terran is pretty heavily set here on 2 bases. He's got 4 factories. He's working on a +1 attack on that armory, but did it just finish? Yeah, +1 attack is done on this armory. I'm always afraid to select these neutral eggs on these maps during a replay because on Neo Sylphid, there was a bug. I'm not sure if it's still there because I'm very afraid of it, but if you select a bug and an egg and it dies, it crashes StarCraft entirely. I had a couple games where I was doing that. I'm like looking at the egg, watching it die, selecting it to see the HP, and then it dies and the game goes, and it completely crashes. Crazy stuff, dude. Carrion boost is on the way. There's a scan. Are there carriers? No. Are there Reavers in a Citadel of a Dune? Si. Si, senor. That is the case. So really turtly up here, man. Shine is just not moving today. We're going to ×2 this just a tiny bit because we're just kind of staring at each other. There's no funny Reaver stuff happening. Well, there's Reaver stuff now. Let's see if he wants to get in there. He does. Slow it down again immediately. Hooray. Spider mines, Goliaths. Like I said, just kind of turtled in here pretty darn good. Could probably unload here. Definitely lose everything, though, is the problem. This map is not great for space behind this mineral line. There's a turret back there anyway, so Shinee made it worse. Okay, Obs gets sniped. Double shuttle up for double the pleasure. What's that double mint gum? Oh my gosh. How much of our brains are filled up with advertising from products that don't exist anymore as we get older? Double mint gum, man. Like they would feature like twins. Like there'd be a couple boys who are twins chewing the double mint gum. Haha, look how clever we are. Doubled. Reaver shot to kill a Goliath, but lose a Reaver for it. No. Not a good trade here. Sn0w, careful. Careful with those Reavers. Shinee's being extremely careful. Fourth base warping in from the Protoss. Storm, Zealot legs. All the things for Gateway Man you could ever expect are coming out of here from Sn0w. The Reavery stuff is also fantastic. So delay, because this push looks pretty dangerous. I like the little flank attack of Dragoons from the left side. They're all going to die. Kinda, where is the strength of the army here from Sn0w? It's his Reavers. He loses another one. He does get a tank for the risk there. Tank count seems okay. He's got what? 3 sieged, 4 unsieged, so 7 siege tanks. There you go. Unsieging, still pushing. I thought he was going to go home for a second there. Come on, Shinee. Let's not go home. Here come the speed lots. Spider mines are up. Clear the spider mines out. Vultures jump in. Keep those zealots away. This fourth base dying is not the end of the world for the Protoss Sn0w, but it's not good either. Damn, Reaver shotted. Bam, Reaver shotted. Just whittling down this massive tank vulture army. The barracks is down here for vision purposes. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, we're going for it. Oh, there you go. Turrets are up. Oh, nicely done. Bringing the obs back. Good Psystorm there, too. You got to do about 100 things to break a tank like this. Tank line like this, and I think Sn0w might have pulled this off. What a beautiful... Wow, what a tough engagement there, but the speed lots plus the Dragoons plus the Reaver, 21 kill Reaver. His friends have been dying, but he's been making up for it with the power of Reavers. Spider Mine, no. Vulture, no. Reinforcements coming down. Third base coming in on the left side. So Shinee's not all inning right now. That was a really strong attack that Sn0w just completely dismantled. Archon, uh-oh, shuttle got picked off by those Goliaths, but there's nothing to finish off the Reavers unless they walk into Spider Mines. Oh, go! Oh, he killed that Spider Mine with 2 Reaver shots before the Spider Mine connected. That was extremely close. Extraordinarily close. Hey, well, third base from Shinee. He didn't put all of his eggs into that attack. That's good. Kind of worried about him for a second there, because, man, if you are only on 2 bases and that attack is absolutely blitzed like it was, then you kind of just die. Meanwhile, 5th base down the left side from Sn0w's coming in quite nicely, as I always say. Little pyramid of factories. It's kind of fun. Leaving space between them so units don't get stuck in there. Shinee's great. Ah! Air weapons. Alert. Alert. Air weapons level 1 getting started just right now. We might see those carriers in this game. That is always the trick in PvT, is they can show up whenever. They're like the boogeyman. You don't expect the boogeyman or the Spanish Inquisition, but they arrive anyway. Is this a fake out, or does he really want to go for carriers here? He's like, man, 3 bases for Shinee on Radeon. I don't know if I can break this normally. I really should. Really should bust out the carriers here. Or maybe he just wants to go carrier. Sometimes it's just player preference. Sometimes you just want to make carriers against a Terran because it's fun. Look at that. Protection of this bottom left. The transfer is not a disaster because of this little group down here. Sn0w. I love to see players taking care of their workers on transfers. All right, sure, we're going in here now. I don't feel great about it from Sn0w, but he doesn't have any High Templar. And definitely not clearing this thing out. But how many tanks can he kill? Because if there are no tanks from Shinee, he will not move out across the map. Love this High Templar being like, so, hey guys, sorry, I'm late to the party. Do not walk into siege tanks and die. Ow! Dude, it happens to Sn0w too. Just because you lost your High Templar to siege tanks a little bit carelessly doesn't mean it doesn't happen to the highest level players, and it does. It does. There's a scan again. He's not scanning out. He doesn't see this guy spinning. Now, extra gateways are coming in. The Cybercore spinning can sometimes be a total fake out to try to trick the Terran player into thinking you're going carriers, and like they overreact to the whole thing. Why are there no Dragoons back home? Oh, this is crazy annoying. This little vulture run by Shinee is great. Kidder and amulets on the way. More shuttles being added in. Ah, these Reavers been stuck over here for this long. 26 kill Reaver guy. Big fan of the 26 kill Reavers. Splatter mines! Okay, so those vultures died. They killed a few zealots for not free, but for a pretty good trade, I would say. He's letting +1 finish. He is planning. Oh, these guys are new Reavers dropping inside the main base of Shinee, taking out a Goliath. Ooh, getting shut down by a Charon boosted Goliath in revenge. 43 to 58 workers, 3 basing Terran. Scan, scan, scan. He's like, not a base here yet. There is a base here. There are zealots continuing to be pumped out of these gateways, and +1 air is gonna finish. Okay, it's done. He's got +1 air for the 0 units that use plus air attack. There are no arbiters. There are no scouts. There will never be any scouts in this game. There are no carriers. Shinee says, okay, second try is the charm. Let's see if we can get out here. Let's see if we can cause some problems. Let's see if we can make some mischief. 1DT trying to head up into that third base, but that is spider-mined extraordinarily well. I would not go up there if I were you either way. Psystorm! There we go. Psystorm at a couple of the tanks. But, once again, it's a lot of stuff here from Shinee. Yeah, that guy walked in and died. Not a lot of here from Sn0w. Sn0w is up about 20-25 supply. He's not expanding here because he knows he needs every ounce of... He is expanding here, though. Oh, no. He needs every ounce of cash he can for more zealots, more dragoons, more shuttles. Zealot bombs galore. Can he hold this thing? There's no time to transition into carriers right now either. Yeah, dude, but look at the economy of Sn0w. This is what the best Protoss players do in PvT. They hold these tank pushes, and they simultaneously get 8 bases by the 17-minute mark. It's crazy. I mean, 7, but still. And technically, he doesn't have this one yet. So I'm overinflating the number of bases, but I'm just very excited about his economy right now, which sometimes can get you killed, which is why it's hard. Like, Zergs want to skip Sunkens to help their economy, and sometimes they die to it. Protoss wants to expand 20 times to help their economy, and sometimes they die to it. So I guess this is the analog to Zergs not making Sunkens in TVZ and dying unnecessarily. Sometimes Protoss unnecessarily makes a few extra expansions and dies. This setup, this spread, this position. Now look. Ooh, DT gets a tank kill. The tank that was closest to this Nexus too. That's nice. Protoss can lose some bases and be fine, which is part of the reason they have these extra Nexuses. It's not necessarily only for the income. It's also... Nice Storm trying to save... Oh, yeah. Saves the base with the power of Psystorm. It's also so you can lose a couple Nexuses and come out just fine in the end. More DTs on the way. 194 to 122. Sn0w is being extremely patient here. Extraordinarily patient. Spider Mine's getting laid in its 6 o'clock base is super annoying. And GG Shine! Oh, Shine has to tap out. He recognizes if I can't kill a single base of Sn0w's, I'm out. That's it. I'm done. I still feel like that's a little bit premature. Let me hit that like button if you enjoyed that game. Let me... Oh, right. His units all disappeared because the game ended. Yeah, let's rewind real quick. But tap the like button, subscribe. What a great game from Sn0w, dude. Just walking that razor's edge. Just kind of being very careful about not engaging into positions you can't win. Was there a Reaver drop or something that killed all of his SCVs that I totally missed? Because, you know, sometimes that happens. Let's see. That Vulture attack doesn't do anything. This Vulture attack doesn't really get any probes either, which sucks. There's not even a drop in position to drop. He doesn't even clear this out. Okay, so I'm of the opinion at this point that it feels a little bit premature to GG here. Because look, there's the GG timing. And he's at, I guess he's only at 120 supply. It's like he knows how little he has. He knows he doesn't have much going on. He recognizes he's on 3 bases. He knows that the bases are here. He scouted this one. He scouted this one. And he's like, if I can't even kill 1 base and get some kind of a ball rolling here, I'm just going to lose. So let's just play it out. Well, let's not play it out. He said, let's just end it here. And we'll try again next time. But good game. Good game from Shinee. Good attempts. Like I said, Sn0w walking that razor's edge very, very carefully of expanding, attacking into positions, and not attacking into stuff he can't kill, and defending with drops. Shuttles, the mobility that it provides High Templar and Reavers is unmatched. And there's our little 27-kill Reaver guy. Does he pick up another kill before this game ends? No. No, he does not. He sure tried, but that scarab had other ideas. All right, man. GG. That was fun. Fun little Patreon game for the week between 2 players we're never going to see play in ASL because Shinee is banned. But fantastic showing anyway from Sn0w. Yeah, maybe that answers the question. Maybe Shinee isn't someone who's really capable of coming through and winning an ASL. It'd be cool. It'd be cool if he could, you know, compete at the very least, but at the end of the day, couldn't get it done. And maybe, you know, I'd be curious to see his, right? I'd be really curious to see his all-time record against Sn0w in these latter games. Maybe I'll look it up at some point. But that's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.